Hey guys, Black Man here, and this is WWE budget cuts. Since budget cuts is a very popular term that's used around the company lately, we're going to release some people who Nick Khan, believe that are of no use to the company at all. And I'll give my reasons why as well. So let's start here with the Raw roster. This is the actual current Raw roster that you see right here. Yes, including Riddick Moss. Yes, including Riddick Moss. He is still there for some reason. So he's number one on the list. He needs to go. I'm gonna try to get this down as small as possible with the people I see the least potential in, the company using for the foreseeable future, and also overall what their contract is probably worth, how much they're worth, and what I think they're going to do for the future, going forward. And I'll tell you what some people need to stay. As you can see here, Dana Brooke is here, but Mandy Rose is not here, which is a very current list. Ric Flair's not here, Charlotte Flair's here, that kind of stuff there. So it's a very current, accurate list. So let's look here. Let's go through some obvious ones who I see potential in this guy. Depending on his contract, I would keep him. I see nothing. I don't see the company using this guy at all, like Tozawa. So he needs to go. So that's one right there. Okay, can't cut him, obviously. Doudrop, she's good. I think I see some potential in her as well. Drew Gulak, I don't see the company using him at all. If anybody's fired next, it's probably him. Yeah, I would be afraid of my job every day with this guy. Drew Gulak, Roberto Carrillo, I can do something with them personally, but I don't think the company sees anything in them. So if they want to trim the fat more, I guess, they're good to be jobbers on the show. So, I guess I would, if I'm going to keep one and get rid of the other, I'm going to cut Drew, because Humberto Gordillo has more fire about him, and you could do more with him, with other feuds, like with his, with over there. So, I would keep him and let Drew go. I know Drew is good, personally, but I think the company will let him go before anybody else. The Lucha House Party, they can go. They can go. I don't know what they're making, but they're not going to use them ever in a serious way. They can go. Not saying anything against their talents, but I don't think the company sees anything in them. So they can go as well. Trim the fat right there. So 1, 2, 3 right there. Trim the fat right there. Eric and Ivar, they can stay. They can stay. I don't think they're going to get cut anytime soon. If they do let them go, it's going to be one of those, I guess, it's fine. But, they need good tag teams, and they're a good tag team. So, there you go. Elias, I don't see this guy getting cut. If they're going to cut The Fiend, they can cut Elias. It's like that. It's like that. So, I think he can go. I think he can go, too. So, that's 5 right there. I think the WWE would be okay without Elias singing the song or whatever in the middle of the ring. I think it's fine. Jackson Riker hasn't really had a chance to prove himself yet, so I wouldn't cut him just yet. Jinder, of all the names I've mentioned so far, I think Jinder is probably the most expensive one, and they're going to do nothing with him unless they're going to do some India bullshit where they suck up to India, so he may be safe alone because of his heritage background. But using him seriously? No, I wouldn't. So let's move on from there. Keith Lee, now you're safe, buddy. You're good. If they fire him, so fast without giving him a chance, I can see them doing that. At the same time, he has a lot of potential to wow the crowd. I've seen him control the crowd. But if they cut him, I wouldn't be surprised. Karrion Kross, if they cut him, I wouldn't be surprised either. So both those guys I can see being cut, because I think WWE would save money in any way they could And if they cut those two guys, I wouldn't be surprised, honestly. So let's go to the total so far. 1, 2, 3 for the tag teams. So that's it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7 guys. I wouldn't be surprised cuts. Like, I wouldn't want to cut them, but I think the company would cut them. So, no, it's too soon for you. It's too soon for men, sir. So 7 so far. Never. Mustafa Ali. Now, they're going to keep him for a while. I don't think they're going to cut him. I don't think they're going to cut him, man, because of the India connection. I don't think they're going to do that. Still 7. I would cut Nia Jax for sure. She adds nothing to the show. Her promos, her ring, she adds nothing. She adds nothing. But they can't cut her because if you smell what I'm cooking, there you go. He's not going to cut Omos. The reason why Braun Strowman got cut is because Omos is there. Probably cheaper. Never. They're not cutting Reggie with them soon. They even got his name correct. He just got his name changed on SmackDown to Reggie. Okay. So that's 8. I would cut right there for sure. Shanky. It's hard because if it wasn't for the India connection and the $1 billion shit there, I would say that they have no chance, but Shelton? If they cut him, I wouldn't be surprised. Him and Cedric, if they cut them, I wouldn't be surprised. So that's 9, 10 right there. That I think like the Raw roster could be a lot smoother and a lot better without them. T-Bar. T-Bar Mace actually can do some stuff. If they cut them, I wouldn't be surprised. Depending on how much they make, I wouldn't be surprised if they cut them. Yeah, so like of the ones I mentioned, to keep around for various reasons, I would keep these 2 because he's really good in promos, and he's really good in promos and wrestling as well. So like you can keep those 2 around depending on their contract stuff. But yeah. So like let's move on to SmackDown. First I'm looking at this one, okay. Look at them on both of them. So already top row. If he wasn't the champion, he'd be cut real fast. If he wasn't the champion. She looks like Gia from Impact Wrestling. Anyway. Please cut him and let him go. Please cut Chad. Seriously. Let him go. He has no business being there. Commander Aziz. Pause real quick. Okay, so I'm continuing from here with the new mic. First time using this one, so let's continue from here. First of all, I would think they would see Chad Gable as not being super important to the company, and please let him go. You're gonna do nothing with him. Let him go. So he's on him and Apollo Crews. If Apollo doesn't have the belt, he would be gone in a heartbeat. Dolph Ziggler, how much is he making, man? Is he really worth that much to you? Okay, so that means he can't be fired. Harry Smith is on SmackDown. I didn't even know he was on SmackDown, bro. I thought he was just doing dark matches. Okay, whatever, you know. Harry Smith. I guess they'll keep him for now. They just hired him, so why not? Kevin Owens. If they're stupid, they would fire Kevin Owens. This guy's money. This guy's money. Like, more than anybody in the top half right here. No, okay, Edge. Okay, no, Edge and Owens, same level of, like, holy shit. Like, don't get rid of them. Don't. They have a lot of potential, both of them. Everybody else beneath them, bruh. On this roster, everybody else beneath Edge and Owens, besides Roman, obviously. King Nakamura. I can't believe they're finally doing something with this guy. They haven't done nothing for a while. Who the hell is that? Was she an announcer or something like that? Why are you here? She'll own the wrestlers, bruh. Are you going to actually show up and do something? Keep Liv. She gets guys horny, so whatever. Naomi's safe because she connected with Jay, connected with Roman, you connect with The Rock, so Naomi's staying. Natalia, she's staying. Otis, he's not going anywhere. If they fired him, I wouldn't be surprised. So